Hello, everyone. This is Richard from Modern Healthspan. So Bryan Johnson, who has spent millions to develop his personal protocol, is now offering the nutrition and supplements that he takes to a wider audience. Let's have a look at the program. The program is called the Blueprint Self-Experimentation Study, with the aim of making the nutrition part of Bryan's program more accessible. It seems production has not ramped up, and currently supply means that the number of participants is limited to 2,500. Elsewhere, he does mention expanding this in the future. The initial program is for 90 days. The package comes with these components: a longevity mixed drinks, supplements in capsules, a soft gel, an NAC ginger curcumin mix, red yeast and garlic, something called nutty pudding, and olive oil. I will take a look at these in more detail in a minute. A little more detail on the program itself. The nutrients provided by Blueprint add up to 410 calories, and so should replace this amount in your normal diet. The price is $333 per month. So for the full 90 days, this comes to $1,000, and on a daily basis is approximately $11. One of the aims of the project is to record how the nutrition impacts people's biomarkers, so there are options for measurements to be taken. These are in tiers of $0, $800, and $1,600. I did not find out what measurements were included at each level. Applications are now open, though I suspect that it's already full by now, as the notification date has already passed. But if you're interested, you could try to sign up. The program starts in February, so they say that the participants need to get the baseline tests done by the end of January. Let's have a quick look at the items which come in the product. I will not go through all of the ingredients in detail, but point out things that I think are interesting. All the details are on the Blueprint website, and I will link to them in the description. First is the longevity mix. This has creatine, though only 2.5 grams, where a typical dose is 5 grams a day. It also has AKG, taurine, glycine, and lysine in reasonable doses. There is reduced glutathione, though my understanding is that glutathione is not absorbed through the gut, and sodium hyaluronate, which is a salt of hyaluronic acid. One of the items is nutty pudding, which has 210 calories. I do not see anything about the other 200 calories, so I am guessing that they are in the olive oil. It has pomegranate extract, which may be the precursor for urolithin A if you have the right microbiome. It has some micronutrients and includes 160 milligrams of magnesium. There was 150 milligrams of magnesium in the longevity drink, so between them they come to about 300 milligrams, still a bit low for magnesium. I included the ingredient list in this slide as it was most relevant here. Although I do not show it on the other slides, all items in the package have the same notice about being non-dairy, gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, and with no artificial ingredients. Here are the supplements which come in the capsules. It contains vitamin E, though this is the alpha tocopherol form, which is not as effective as the delta tocotrienol, according to Dr. Barry Tang. There is a lot of micronutrients, such as iodine for thyroid support, zinc and selenium for immune support. There is NR as an NAD precursor. On Bryan's published protocol, it says he takes NR in the morning and either NR or NMN at his 11 a.m. meal. I believe he started with NMN, and I don't know why he has changed now to NR. Fisetin is included, but at 100 milligrams per day. I think this is too low to have a senolytic effect. Fisetin has been shown to have a number of beneficial effects, such as being anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and supporting AGE removal when used at this lower dose, so that may be why it's included. Spermidine is included at 10 milligrams, which is a reasonable dose, presumably to bolster autophagy. And there is a microdose of lithium. And there is a soft gel with further supplements. This contains astaxanthin, which has just shown a 12% median lifespan increase in ITP trials, and lutein and zeaxanthin, both of which are important for eye health, particularly the retina, along with K2 to help with the vitamin D in the capsules. Red yeast rice may contain a statin called monocholine K, which can lower blood cholesterol, though it can have the same side effects as statins. In its pure form, monocholine K is called lovastatin and is a regulated drug by the FDA. So this may be a way of lowering lipids without having a regulated drug. And a final supplement, which contains 1.2 grams of N-acetylcysteine, along with ginger and curcumin. The protocol also includes 1 teaspoon of Blueprint's extra virgin olive oil. Here is Bryan's personal protocol, which I don't expect you to be able to read on this slide, but it is available on his website. I have not exhaustively compared it to the contents of the program, but the ones I looked at did match. He has a team who are presumably looking for the best supplements and do not have a commercial interest in promoting supplements that add no value. So I see this as providing a form of third-party validation. It is interesting that it does include spermidine, phycetin, and astaxanthin, for example. Though, of course, Bryan's value for money line may be different from yours, given the size of his budget. I had a couple of other thoughts on the supplements. There are no senolytics that I can see. They do have phycetin, but as mentioned, I don't think that the 100 milligram per day dose is effective as a senolytic. This may be because senolytics are normally pulsed, and these supplements are all meant to be taken every day. There's no omega-3s, which I think are important. His personal protocol does include EPA, though not DHA. The supplements are quite comprehensive, so it'd be good to consider any supplements already being taken to make sure that the doses don't get too high. It will be interesting to see how the program goes, and hopefully Bryan will make the results public, as he has with all the other data so far. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you all well.